Hello and happy 4th of July, everyone. Welcome back to another beautiful episode of Mine on Sprite's World. And today we are going to talk about grilled cheese. But before we get into the topic of food, today is also conveniently Caesar Salad Day. Not just 4th of July is going on today, but in the beautiful day of 4th of July. And by the way, today's Friday. It's the best time to shoot some fireworks, eat some food, and just do whatever you want on this free country. National Caesar Salad Day also falls today. But if you're not feeling healthy, if you're not feeling green, it's also National Barbecue Spare Ribs Day. So, if you want to celebrate today accordingly, and you don't want a salad, you can also celebrate today with some spare ribs. Ain't that a treat for everyone? But this topic today, we are going to talk about grilled cheese. How do you make it? And because it's 4th of July, if today is your birthday, in this beautiful day, this beautiful holiday, happy 4th, everyone. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I hope everyone gets to enjoy some delicious food and shoot some fireworks. Hopefully no one has to work the next day, so you don't have to worry about going to bed early or getting annoyed of your neighbors around you shooting fireworks and all that, being loud. I mean, it's just one of those days where it's kind of harder to call for noise complaints that night because cops will already be busy as is. So, but that doesn't mean to be arrogant about it. That doesn't mean you can't respect your other neighbors, you know. Be reasonable. What? 10, 11 o'clock, calm yourself, maybe midnight. And if it's like 1 a.m. you're shooting fireworks still, I'm going to recommend you go to bed. Anything before that, I'm probably going to be okay with. And if you share a birthday on July 4th, you share it with Post Malone, who, by the way, is 1 year younger than me. He was born in 1995. This man has done so much in his career, in his youth career, and he's still got decades worth of work to go to. And he's been on an up and down roller coaster through his career, but mainly successful. Definitely successful, and he's definitely better now. Just like the song, Better Now, he's definitely a lot better now than what he used to be. And he's an interesting character who's definitely touched a lot of genres. And he's one of the only other artists to be able to do that. I'm sure he's not the only artist out there, but he is definitely one of those people that's able to touch a little bit of hip hop and pop and country and trap and all sorts of other stuff. R&B. I'm just reading what it says on Wikipedia. So if you don't think he's good at some of these genres, it's a subjective opinion. But country was like the weirdest twist, and he made it work. And he was able to do collaborations with pretty popular country artists. So you got to give him credit for that. Anyways, it's not about Post Malone today. It's somewhat a little bit about 4th of July today, but in this episode, we're talking about grilled cheese. Now, how do you make grilled cheese? Tell me that. How does one make grilled cheese? It's simple, right? You grab whatever loaf of bread you want, right? A lot of people just go for white bread, plain white bread. I'm talking about just a regular sliced loaf. Or you can get yourself butter bread or honey wheat. You know, that's all up to you. Whole wheat sliced bread, whatever you choose, right? Whatever kind of bread you want. No one really judges you on the bread. It's mainly just regular white bread, right? Or butter bread, whatever you want. And then cheese. Cheese is important. Most people go for American cheese, right? It has to be normal kind of American cheese. People will fall for Velveeta cheese, or what is it, Kraft singles. That I think has to be the number one go-to if you're making American grilled cheese. And the thing about Kraft is, like, I believe those Kraft single cheeses, when you buy them in a pack, I'm pretty sure there is a grilled cheese on it. There's a picture of a grilled cheese that's on that packet. I'm not crazy. I know it has to be on there. I buy Kraft cheese. I'm pretty sure there's a picture on there. So they have to. They have to know and represent grilled cheese community. So you got your bread, you got your cheese, and then what else? What else do you need? Butter. So a lot of people, they will either put butter on the bread on the other side, right? Not in with the cheese, but outside of the bread, outside of the sandwich before they cook it. Or you get your pan, put some butter on there, melt it, turn on your oven top, your stove top. What, about medium? You don't need to put it on high because you're going to burn your grilled cheese. Put it on medium or whatever. Slow cook it. You don't need to rush it. Slow cook it. It's cheese. It needs to melt while you're cooking the toast. So, you put your butter in the pan, let it sear. Slap your grilled cheese sandwich in there. Yeah, and then you just normally couple of minutes one side, flip it around, a couple more minutes, make sure both sides are evenly, cooked. And then you get your traditional grilled cheese. But what if I told you something a little crazier, right? What if I told you you can spice up your grilled cheese? What if I told you your grilled cheese can be a little better? If people are going to think I'm crazy for saying this, what's one way we can make grilled cheese better? Is it the cheese? Is it the bread? Is it what we put? Is there anything more we can put in the grilled cheese? Is there meat? Is there pepperoni? Pepperoni's not bad. But just a simple grilled cheese. We don't need to go chaotic. We don't need to go chaotic mode on grilled cheese. This is simple. And this is crazy. But this is an idea. When I was listening to Elliot in the morning, sometime last year, this was not recent, but they had a discussion on grilled cheese. And I'm sure they might have a podcast episode released somewhere out there about grilled cheese. I'm not sure. But this topic of grilled cheese that they had discussed about, I think it was last year. It could be a couple years ago. No, more than. Definitely more than. It was a few years ago. Not just a couple. Because I've been doing this for so long now. I've been doing this for so long because it's changed the way I have made grilled cheese. It's given me a different perspective on grilled cheese. When someone else makes grilled cheese, I eat it, and I'm like, that's an okay grilled cheese. When I go to a restaurant and I order grilled cheese for my little kid, that's an okay grilled cheese. It's a restaurant quality, and it's grilled cheese. I don't expect them to make the best grilled cheese ever. Most restaurants you go to, Texas Roadhouse or whatever, you ask for a grilled cheese, it's just a normal grilled cheese, right? It's their way of making it. I don't know how they make it, but 9 times out of 10, most restaurants, if they specialize in other food menus, grilled cheese is not going to blow your mind. If you're going to a steakhouse and you order grilled cheese for your kid, it's not going to blow your mind. It's just basic grilled cheese, right? So what is one way that you can make grilled cheese so much better? This is very important now. And again, people are going to think I'm crazy when I say this, but it's popular. It's out there. So many people do it this way. And it's unheard of for the most part. But when you Google it, it's there. How to make grilled cheese. And I Googled it just so I can make sure that everything I'm talking about is a little more accurate. I want to make sure that I'm getting grilled cheese, this topic, perfected. And my ingredient, the secret ingredient, right? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Would you expect me to say mayonnaise? Yes? No? Let me tell you how. Now, when I say mayonnaise, you probably are thinking, with the cheese? No. No, not with the cheese. We're not putting mayonnaise with the cheese. No. Now that's disgusting. I'm not putting cheese with mayonnaise. Not putting mayonnaise with cheese. We're putting mayonnaise outside the bread, outside the sandwich, before we cook it. What I'll do is that I'll heat up my pan, low heat, because you want to really cook this grilled cheese. And then I grab one slice of bread, slap some mayonnaise on it. Mayonnaise side will hit the pan. It will sear. It will feel good. And you're asking yourself, well, what about the butter? This is the most important part. Use butter on the pan. All right, this is how obesity happens right here. This is why I should have diabetes. You can either grab a regular butter spray or just nice slice, nice little spoonful of butter. Slap it on that pan, sear it a little bit. Low heat. It has to be low heat, okay? Again, we do not want to burn this grilled cheese. Mayonnaise down, right onto the pan. And then I'll put my cheese on there. American cheese. It has to be American cheese. Now, it doesn't mean you can't add other cheeses, because sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll open up my fridge and I'll look at all the cheeses that we have. And there's always American cheese. But let me tell you something else. Let me tell you, it is okay. It is 100% okay to try other cheeses on that. I will put one slice of American cheese, and then whatever other cheese I have in that fridge, I know it sounds a little crazy, I will put that other cheese on there. And let me tell you, even if it's something, a cheese that doesn't melt, the American cheese melts. So it makes the other cheese a little more melted with it. Is this a little crazy to you? Now, you don't have to put other cheese. Again, a lot of times I make regular grilled cheese with American cheese. But what if I tell you, get yourself some shredded cheese with a little bit of variety. You know, like Mexican cheese. A little bit of combination, you know? You can get yourself a little bit of shredded cheese. Just a little nice little fingertip full. Sprinkle it around in there with your American cheese. Slap it on there. Sometimes, if I don't have that, I'll put whatever other cheese I have on there. Swedish, provolone, not mozzarella. I've never tried mozzarella. It doesn't sound bad though, because mozzarella melts. Mozzarella is good with pizza. Why wouldn't mozzarella work with grilled cheese? I've never tried that before though. But why not, right? You gotta have an open mind when you're making grilled cheese. You gotta experiment a little to know, like, you know what, this cheese tastes good with this grilled cheese. So put American cheese on there. Try something else that you have in your fridge. You'll be surprised on how good your sandwich will be, because I will do this. And then you grab another piece of little bread. You put mayonnaise on there too. You don't put it with the cheese. You put it outside the cheese. All right. You want to cook the mayonnaise. You want to cook the mayonnaise side of the bread. And again, low heat, buttered pan, because you still want that butter taste, right? But that mayonnaise gives that bread a different texture, and not texture, but like a different taste. It's so hard to explain, but it gives it a nice, better tang to it. It crisps the toast differently. I don't know how to explain it, but you have to try it this way in order to understand how much I enjoy grilled cheese this way. And then, of course, I'm one of those people that I like to put one of those pot covers or one of those lid covers over the pan, because I'm slow cooking it, so I don't need to worry about flipping the thing very quickly. No, I want the cheese to melt while the toast is being toasted. I want to make sure that everything in the sandwich is coming together. So I put a lid over there, and it moisturizes inside where the cheese melts to perfection. Perfection. You don't have to put a cover. You don't have to put a lid over it. But I would recommend that, because the cheese just starts melting in there. And then you just flip your, sandwich around, because by the time you're ready to flip, that cheese is making the two sides of the bread stick together. All right, and then you flip it around, and you cook that side as well. Maybe you'll want to cook the other side a little bit more. You flip it to nice perfection. Because we're, again, slow heat is the key. Don't put it on high. Don't put it on medium high. Medium okay, but low medium or low. Beautiful. That's all you need. And this is one of the most perfect ways to make a grilled cheese. All right. Now, you don't have to take my advice, but I'm just try it. Try even if you don't like mayonnaise, you're cooking the mayonnaise. So you're not tasting the mayonnaise. You don't have mayonnaise on the cheese. So you're not tasting the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is cooking with the bread. It's giving the bread a different taste. It's giving it a better texture. It's giving it the crisp that is needed. The mayonnaise is cooking with the butter. It is a different quality of toast right here. All right. I'm not crazy. I'm just asking you to try it. Even if you hate mayonnaise, it doesn't hurt to try it because these are cheap ingredients. Loaf of bread with cheese, mayonnaise and butter. Cheap. Okay? It's not hard to afford these products. And you don't have to buy a big tub of mayonnaise if you don't like mayonnaise. Just get the smallest little thing that's in the grocery store. Any mayonnaise will do. Me personally, I buy whatever mayonnaise is on sale. If it's like buy one, get one, you bet I'm buying that. I don't care what brand it is. I will get the cheaper deal. Hands down. If nothing's on sale, I'm just buying the cheapest jar. Who cares? Mayonnaise is mayonnaise. Now, mayonnaise matters when you have 3 or 4 different brands in front of you and you're testing them out. Yeah, that's when it matters. But mayonnaise is mayonnaise. You can have your preference. That's fine. Stick to your preference. If you're a mayonnaise person, get your preferred mayonnaise and slap it on your grilled cheese. Let me tell you, this is how you get people to like your grilled cheese. So you don't have to tell them. If you're making grilled cheese for a group of friends or a family, if you're the cook of the house for that night for dinner and you guys say you want grilled cheese, make it that way. Surprise them. Don't even tell them you put mayonnaise. Just see their reactions, right? See how they feel about that grilled cheese. I'm telling you, they have to say something good about it. Now, of course, if they're going to stare and watch you cook grilled cheese, they may question you, like, why are you putting mayonnaise on there? Ain't that a little odd? No, it's not odd. Google it. It's normal. Mayonnaise on grilled cheese. And even when I was listening to this LA in the Morning episode, and the grilled cheese topic came in, they didn't even know about mayonnaise, putting mayonnaise on there. They had a caller come in and say, hey, you got to try this. You got to try grilled cheese with mayonnaise. And everyone on the show, they're going, nah, no way, that's disgusting. Nah. No. I'm telling you, thank you to that caller, whoever called in that day. I was experimenting because I wanted to make better grilled cheese. I was making grilled cheese, but I wouldn't make it every day. But I just sometimes would be in the mood for grilled cheese. Mayonnaise. It's the way to go now. You think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna say it like a robot 50 times in this podcast episode. Mayonnaise. It is the way to go. Now, I am going to Google how to make grilled cheese. I'm going to see what it recommends, right? Because maybe it recommends certain bread. Maybe it recommends, I don't know, how to make the best grilled cheese by allrecipes.com. All right, this is the first thing that pops up. So we're going to go down this website together, you and I. It's got a 4.8 rating. A 4.8, so 5 out of 5 stars, right? 4.8. It's got 673 reviews, 99 photos on this website I've never even heard of, but I'm sure it has existed for a very long time. January 8th, 2025, submitted by Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. So, how to make the best grilled cheese. Here's a very brief overview of what you can expect when you make homemade lasagna. What do you mean? I'm talking about grilled cheese. Butter the bread. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Butter the bread on one side and place the bread butter side down on a hot skillet. Top with cheese, then place another slice of bread on top, butter side up. So do that with mayonnaise. Cook until the bottom slice is lightly browned, then flip. Continue cooking until the cheese is melted. But you don't want to burn the bread. So again, this is where you got to control your heat. It may describe it a little more down. This is way too simple going on here, right? This is like the first thing I'm reading. So let's see. So it recommends 4 slices of white bread, 3 tablespoons butter divided, and 2 slices of cheddar cheese. So this is as simple as it gets. White bread, cheese, butter. It is hard to mess that up, right? And I'm looking at the pictures. It looks good. It's your normal basic grilled cheese. You can't screw this up. Of course, it has 4.8 ratings. It has to have 4.8 ratings. It's not hard. It's the easiest thing to make. One of the easiest things to make. If you have a hard time making grilled cheese, then that's your fault. That is absolutely your fault. But let's see. Exactly how I've always done it, except by reviewer BMC Carty. I prefer Miracle Whip to mayo. Also, I always use Kraft Deluxe American cheese rather than pasteurized processed artificial cheese. So that's fine. You can change the cheese. Again, American cheese. As long as it's American cheese, that it melts. There's no cheese like American cheese that is fake. That is just absolutely fake. Alright, so this is from allrecipes.com. Alright. Grilled cheese and peanut butter sandwich. Okay, hold on. So I decided to scroll a little past down, and I'm seeing like different combinations of grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and peanut butter. Hold on. We're reaching to food crimes. I'm clicking on it. It has 4 out of 5 ratings. Okay, 4.1. And it's 77 total. Oh no, 67 reviews, 77 ratings. Okay, this is a little criminal here. We're gonna click on it. Grilled cheese and peanut butter sandwich. 2 slices bread. Doesn't tell you which kind. 2 tablespoons peanut butter. 1 slice cheddar cheese. Okay, and 2 teaspoons of butter. I want to try it, but I don't. No. This is terrible. Heat a skillet over medium heat. Spread peanut butter on 1 slice of bread. Lay a slice of cheese over the peanut butter. Top with the remaining slice of bread. Spread butter on the outer sides of the sandwich and place in the hot skillet. Fry on each side until golden brown and cheese is melted 3 to 5 minutes. No, that is food crime. Nutritional facts, though, is 510 calories, 36 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of protein. So if you need a protein fix in your grilled cheese, this is it. That is disgusting. But what do people have to say? Tammy Lynn from 2022, December 12th. I wasn't weirded out by this combo because I thought it's the same concept as cheese crackers with peanut butter. Hold up. That raises an interesting argument. I used medium cheddar cheese and thought it was pretty good. My only issue was with the texture. It was too gooey from the peanut butter. That's what I was saying, though. If I made it again, I would only put peanut butter on one side of the bread. I ate this with potato chips. I needed a crunch to balance out the gooey peanut butter. It's a fun sandwich to try. It has 4.1 out of 5 ratings. I have never heard of this. Not even from the morning show. What the heck? No way. This is so weird. Believe it or not, if you combine this with a crunchy dill, pickle, It's an awesome taste, but explosion sounds weird. I know. And no, I'm not pregnant, says Vicky Lee Heinel. This is from 2013. This is an old post, I guess. No way. Okay, it doesn't tell you the original date of when this article came out, but it's definitely old. It's been recently updated in 2022, but people from 2013 are commenting about this. 2010. Just tasted like a regular toasted peanut butter sandwich. Couldn't taste the cheese. I don't think you're using the right cheese, buddy. Oh, gosh. Why do people do this? Awesome. I didn't use cheddar cheese, which would probably have been better, but I used Munster. 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 And it was still good. I used a whole wheat English muffin as my bread, and it was very good, interesting. Now, a lot of people say that American bread is fake bread because it doesn't expire in like 4 days, and that's fine. You can call us fake bread. What in America? What food isn't fake? Let's be honest. If our American cheese is fake, I mean, that's our fault right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't think I'm not gonna search other grilled cheese going on here, but I just wanted to express the way you can make better grilled cheese. Mayonnaise. All right, just try it. Just trust me on the process. Trust me on the process when you make grilled cheese next time. Even if you're not a huge grilled cheese person and you just make it once in a while, make it with mayonnaise. Just try it. Try it. I'm not crazy. Just give it a good old try. Many people do this. Google it right now. Go out there. Google it. All right. Google it right now, and you will see so many people using mayonnaise. All right. So just try it. Try it, please. Don't put on there. That's a food crime right there. Don't put anything. Don't put a pickle. Who's putting a pickle on grilled cheese? Ugh. No, don't do that. Don't put jam on there. No, don't put anything weirder than what it has to be. It's cheese. Grilled cheese. Don't mess it up. Don't put eggs on there. Don't. You can put meat. That's fine. Don't put a turkey in there. Don't put turkey meat. Just put nice little sliced meat. Nice little pepperoni. All right, that sounds good. Ham. People use ham, right? Turkey ham. Okay, fine, whatever. Don't put like a chicken breast or or whatever. Just pepperoni sounds good. Salami sounds good. All right. If you're gonna put meat on the grilled cheese, make it make sense. Don't overdo it. Don't put too much meat on there either. If you're just one of those people who have grilled cheese that has to have meat on there, that's fine. All right, people have their preferences. We don't judge around here, unless you put peanut butter. I'm judging you for that. I might just be crazy enough to try it next time I make grilled cheese, but it'll just be the one time, unless I really like it. Why is that tempting? Why is it tempting to make grilled cheese with peanut butter? I like to taste new things. I've always been open to trying new things. There's 4.1 ratings of peanut butter grilled cheese. Why not? If so many people like it, shoot, let me give it a try. But there's no way. No way. Anyways, please try it. All right. Let me know how it goes. Comment below how you make your grilled cheese. And it doesn't have to be the bread that I recommend, even though I feel like our fake bread is good for cooking grilled cheese. You can use your fancy Italian bread. Italian bread's fine, I think. I've had grilled cheese with Italian bread. It's not that bad. The crust sucks because it's already hard as is, but that's most normal breads, right? Most normal breads have a hard crust. Not our fake bread. We love our fake bread, though. I love our fake bread. Can't help it. Don't get a bougie bread. Don't go to Panera. Don't just unless you really like bougie bread. Unless you really have to have like that fancy bread that's made every morning at Panera. There's a lot of people that go to Panera, and no hate on that. It's fine if you have preferences on what bread you want. But you don't have to go out of your way to make grilled cheese, all right? Just use your preferred bread. Use your preferred cheese. American. All right, you can put other cheeses on there, but yeah, at least have one slice of American. All right? You can be crazy like me. Put other cheeses on there. Try it. All right? Provolone. It was good. Yeah, anything. Cheddar Jack. All right? You can make it a little spicy. That's fine. All right? Whatever white cheese you want to put on there, whatever normal cheese you want to put on there, that's fine. Don't put like a brick of cheese on there. Don't be like Gordon Ramsay. If anyone's seen that video of how he makes grilled cheese, he overcomplicates it and absolutely makes the most disgusting grilled cheese ever. To the point where, oh gosh, there's a little bit of a mini food feud between him and Josh from Mythical Kitchen. Now they're friends now. Right? They've done a podcast episode, I believe, together, and they've discussed about it because it was one of those things where Chef Gordon Ramsay does a bit where he records a TikTok video of him judging people how they make food. And there's a point, because Josh does different things for Mythical Kitchen. He makes different types of food that you don't often see or taste. And oh gosh, I would love to taste half the stuff he makes. He made a grilled cheese that was a little off. It was different. And Gordon Ramsay reacted to it saying, oh, that's disgusting or whatever. And then it was at that point where, like, Chef Gordon Ramsay, he didn't purposely make a video on how to make grilled cheese in despite of how Josh made his sandwich, but it was more so how, like, Ramsay is just cooking food on YouTube for views and stuff like that, right? And this video that he made, oh my goodness, it was a long process, and it was way too different than it needs to be. Using a different type of bread, using different type of cheese, using different type of ingredients, using different type of cooking methods. Alright? This isn't just a normal put it on a pan and call it a day. I think he put it over a fire pit of some sort. I don't know. No. Don't do it that way. And so Josh called out Chef Gordon Ramsay's hypocrisy over it. And the two were able to talk about it over the podcast episode. It's a good podcast episode, by the way. I like everything they do at the Mythical Kitchen. I like the GMM. I like Mythical in general. Everything and everyone over there doing a fantastic job. Rhett and Link, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, to this day. Like, they've been making content well over 10 years. And I've had the pleasure to watch them pretty young. But that's also when they really kicked out, right? Back in, 2013, 2014? 2015 especially. I've been watching them for a long, long time. So it's really good to see them continuing to do things every day, making people happy. Anyways, grilled cheese, mayonnaise. Don't get it twisted. If you like this video or podcast, like, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you do. I will see you guys in the next episode. Please don't think I'm crazy. This is just a recommendation on how to make grilled cheese, alright? Try it. Let me know how it is in the comments, alright? Let me know how you make it. Let me know what your preferences are. Let's share with the community cheese. The community grilled cheese people, alright? Because I just want to know. I want to make the best grilled cheese out there, and so far mayonnaise has made that happen. Don't call me crazy. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Have a happy 4th of July. And if you're listening to this outside of happy 4th of July, well, I hope you have a good day anyways, alright? Go to bed.